Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to show you how to check the side seal clearance to tell if it's good to reuse or not, or in case you're installing new ones, you're going to grind the sides on a stone and you're going to see the clearance and check it. So in order to do so, you're going to have the rotor cleaned and you're going to install the corner seals. So make sure if you don't have the spring in, that corner seal keyway is not facing the same keyway of the apex seal. So when you pull it out, it's going to be easier to do it. Also, I have the the side seal springs on. It's easier, so these doesn't sink all the way in, and pull them out, put them back in, it was easier. And as you all see, this is the side seal spring, and it goes into the groove. Let's say the groove is toward that direction, goes like that, with them both ends facing up. So that face up, it goes like that. So what are the clearance that we have is, actually I have it right here. So the clearance is should be between 0.05 to 0.15 millimeter, which is in inches if you want to use the inches. You could do it that way. And the maximum clearance, and it's 0.4 millimeter, which is too high, it's too big, but that's the upper clearance. Now we cannot go further than that. So when speaking of this, there is people that are comfortable. There are people comfortable with being close to that. People are not, and I heard even people using 0, which is even closer gap than what Mazda recommends. But Mazda is the company that build these side seals, and they know how longer they get with the expansion and contraction with the different temperatures. So let's just focus the camera back on the rotor, and let's say we're gonna check it on this side. This one is not cleaned that much. You could still see these kind of spring spots. I left it the way it is so I can check without an issue. So so the clearance is the gap that is left when you push the side seal against one of the cone seal, and you're gonna check with a feeler gauge this distance. So my feeler gauge is set on 0.4, so that's the maximum clearance, and I'm gonna see if this thing goes in freely. If it goes in freely without an issue, we got more than 0.4, but 0.4. So I'm gonna hold it down and hold it against the other corner seal and get it in. So this one is with inspect. This one is good because my feeler gauge is not going in. This is used, and you can reuse it again. If you're uncomfortable with a used one, you can buy a brand new one. Let's try another one. So usually people keep them in the same spot. Myself, I think that the distance should be the same on all over them. There is a little bit distortion that occurs because of mileage and temperature and stuff, but eventually it is what it is. So right here, the feeler gauge, it goes in. As you can see, that play is not good. You know, if you just see it with your eyes, that play is never good, and it's too much. And this just goes in, so that's not good. This goes to the junk. we cannot reuse it. And if you put it again and you rebuild the engine, and that blow by, the air gas compressed goes out from on between the corner seal and this, that's gonna really ruin the performance of the engine. So probably you have ones that are worse. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Now look at this one. And pushed all the way there. Push it in and all the way against the corner seal, and also 0.4 goes in without an issue. This one is not good. So let's say the 0.4 doesn't go in. It doesn't go in, and you keep going down with the feeler gauge, and the best clearance is between 0.05 and 0.15. I mean, I would, if anyone is rebuilding the engine, I would put the clearance, keep grinding the new side seal, because this new side seal, of course, it comes longer. You keep grinding it till it goes to 0.05, and you take the 0.05 on the feeler gauge. Let's see, that's good enough. This one I'm gonna use. So you use this one. This is the smallest clearance, and keep grinding and checking, grinding and checking till this one goes in. In the first check, it goes in. You gotta be good, and you're gonna keep your side seal. Now, once you have a new one, make sure you keep them all in organized layout. Like if you put the upper one, you put it on here. The lower one, you put it behind it, and this one side, and etc. So you don't lose any clearance. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you very much for watching.